Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. It's me, MUI Shallot, and today we're going to be talking about a what if that a guy on the comment section below said that he wanted for me to do again. Today we're going to be talking about what if Deku was an immortal Saiyan, part 17 or 16, I don't know which one. There's been a lot, that's for sure. Now from where we last left off, Deken had just decked the Grand Priest, making him spit out blood. First time in history that any mortal has been stronger, or wait, he ain't immortal no more, he's immortal, has ever beat the Grand Priest. And then Deku says, standing over the Grand Priest, and he's like, "Do you wish to continue?" And the Grand Priest says, "No, I yield." First time ever, everybody was so surprised that Deken actually beat the Grand Priest. And then comes Kefla out of nowhere and she gives Deku a big kiss on the cheek and a big hug. And everybody's really surprised. They're like, "Wait, what, Kefla?" You know, like, he's like, yeah, I'll explain. So basically guys, what happened is that Deku, over the years, he has this hero license, you know, he's been training a lot, and so he was training Caulifla how to go like Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and he tried to move on her. He tried to like, you know, show that he cared, but she wasn't reacting. So he went for he went for Kale instead, and then Kale actually liked him a lot, and Caulifla started getting a bit jealous. And then he's like, "Okay, why don't I just be with both of you?" But they didn't agree with that. They just wanted him for themselves. So what happened is that he says, "Okay, alright, I want you guys to fuse and fight me. And if you guys can beat me, then you guys have to fight each other to choose." That didn't make sense, but they did anyway. And then he fought Kefla, and Kefla liked him now. He dated Kefla. He went out with her, right? And that happened. Kefla fell in love with him, and they're like, and then Kefla did not want to unfuse, so Caulifla and Kale, they're inside Kefla, they're debating, and they're like, "Why don't we just stay fused to be with Deku?" They made that choice. So now Kale and Caulifla are now just fused forever. They went to their dragon and said, "Please let us be fused forever." And now Kefla is there. So him and Kefla, during those like 7 years, him and Kefla dated, you know, and then they proposed and they got married. Of course, for some reason, Shao did not know this because he was training. And now Deku, and then you guys know what happens after somebody gets married. Yeah, that happened, alright? And yeah, this is basically what's been happening during those years of training. Now back to the important stuff. Deku is like, "Alright then, you want to train again, Grand Priest?" And the Grand Priest says, "Of course." You know, and then they begin some more training. Let's skip a year. Deku is now like 23. He's old enough now he is now a proud Saiyan warrior. And then all of a sudden comes the Omni King, and he says, "You are one of the strongest mortals ever born." And guys, I want you to tell you now, right in the last part, somebody in the comment section below said that maybe Deku's base form should be Super Saiyan 2 since he got so many Zenkais. Alright then, we're gonna do that. His base form is Super Saiyan 2 right now, or Super Saiyan 3. Actually, let's make him overpowered, more OP than he is. We'll make it Super Saiyan 3 is his base. So right now, Deku is training with the Grand Priest, and the Omni King comes in. He's like, "I have a mission for you. There's this big evil being coming out, and I want you to fight him and protect this universe." And Deku's like, "Sure." So he goes to this area, and he sees this gigantic Namekian. And he says, "What is this power? Who are you?" And he's like, and the Namekian says, "I am the super Namekian god, Zalama." Wait, who's Zalama? If that's not his name, guys, just please in the comment section down, please tell me what his name is. Alright, thank you. Now, Deku's like, alright, I have to beat you. So the Omni King sent you, hasn't he? He's afraid. He knows I can kill him. You kill the Omni King? No, you could never do such a thing. He's too strong for you, really. I'm the guy who made the Super Dragon Balls. Now I shall absorb them. And Zalama absorbed all the Super Dragon Balls into his body, making him even more powerful. He could wipe out through 2 universes. He's that powerful with one finger. And Deku has to fight this guy. So then Deku gathers all the warriors. Because Zalama said you have 2 days to gather all your strongest warriors, and then you have to fight me on this planet. So what happens is that Deku grabbed every warrior he could, every Saiyan. So there's Kefla, Shallot, the Grand Priest, all the angels, the gods of destruction. Even the Omni King is there. Goku, Vegeta, all the Z fighters. Everyone, the whole gang is there, and they're ready to fight. And Zalama's like, you did well. Now it's time for us to fight. And he just immediately goes and he kills one of the angels, and everybody's getting kind of scared. They're like, he just killed the angels that fast? Then he disappeared, and then he killed another angel. He's like, ooh, the angels have become weaker since my time. And now he's going back and forth, and only the Grand Priest, Deku, and Goku can actually see what's happening, and so can the Omni King. And they're fighting him now. Goku went Ultra Instinct, went PUI. Basically, that's perfected Ultra Instinct. So he's perfected Ultra Instinct, and now he's using it to fight Zalama. But Zalama's so much faster, so much stronger. And he starts beating up Goku, but Goku's trying his best to hold on. And then the Grand Priest comes, and now Goku and the Grand Priest are fighting with Zalama. And then comes Shallot. Shallot activates perfected Ultra Instinct as well, and he starts fighting. Vegeta comes in and activates Ultra Instinct Mastered, and he starts fighting. So we got 3 Ultra Instinct users and the Grand Priest fighting Zalama, but Zalama's handling them. He's beating them up. And then comes Deken. He's like, get off of them. And he goes Super Saiyan Golden. And he immediately starts attacking the Zalama. But Zalama's beating up the Grand Priest, so Deku does not have a chance right now. And Deku's like, I'm losing. No! He does Kaioken times 500. And he starts attacking even faster and faster. He's trying to beat up Zalama, but Zalama's catching all his blows. And then he goes and he knees Deku so hard that Deku's... You know how they have that thing where like their bellies go outward? That kind of thing. Yeah, that happens. And now Deku's getting wailed on, beat on. Deku's breaking, healing. He can't handle this for much longer. And then comes Kefla, and she's like, you get your hands off of me. And she goes Ultra Instinct as well. And then now they're all fighting it out, trying to beat up Zalama, but Zalama's stronger than all of them are. And then Deku's like, I need to tap into it. And then Deku goes Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan Golden, and he's actually having kind of a chance against Zalama. And then Zalama's like, don't get too far ahead of yourself, Saiyan. I've only been using 13% of my power. And he says, you want to see power? This is power. And he activates 50% of his power. And now he's beating up everybody so hard. And all the gods of destructions are trying to do it too. Deku taught Beerus how to use Mastered Ultra Instinct. And so Beerus is now fighting as well. Beerus is losing. Then Whis and Beerus fuse into the ultimate being. All the gods of destructions fuse with their angels. And then they all get the Patara and fuse into this one holy being. One being that rivals the Omni King. All the angels and the gods of destructions, they're fused. Then they use a Patara to fuse again. And there it is, the holy being. And now they're fighting. Deku is amazed. He can't believe that they had this power this whole time. And now, Zalma's actually a bit confused. And he's like, you guys actually evolved this far. This is nothing. I've only been using 50. Now let me use my full power. And he activates 100% of his power. And then he starts beating up the holy being called the Ultimate Omni. Ultimate Omni, yes, that's his name. And the Omni King then fuses with his 2 guards, and they're called the Ultra Omni. And now they're both fighting against Zalama, but Zalama's stronger than the Omni King. So the Omni King's true form is nothing. They're losing. They're being beaten so hard. And Deku's like, no, this can't be happening. He tries to go and fight in, but he accidentally gets in the way. And then Kefla pushes him out of the way, and the blast comes when Zalama shoots it. And she's like, I love you, Deku. So did your son. And then Deku's like, what? And then Kefla dies. And Deku feels a cord break inside of him. And then the fusion breaks. And all the angels and gods of destructions come. And they're trying to fight. And then Zalama starts killing them one after the other. Straight through the chest. And then he's like, Deku comes full of rage and he comes to try to fight Zalama. And then Zalama's like, get out of my way, puny Saiyan. And then he kills. Then Whis comes out in front of them. And he kills Whis. Beerus comes in front of him. He kills Beerus. And then comes Shallot, Goku, and Vegeta. They come and they're like, no, Deku, stay away. And then Goku gets vaporized because Goku pushed him out of the way and Zalma was trying to shoot him, the blast. Then Zalma says, this will finish you. And then he puts down a gigantic sphere of destruction energy. And then Shallot and Vegeta hold it off. And then, with tears in his eyes, Shallot looks behind him and says to Deku, I'm so proud of you, son. You're the only one who can do this. I believe in you. And Deku says, no! And then Shallot and Vegeta both die. Everyone that Deku cared about has just died in front of his eyes. And then his hair starts changing. This aura his hair starts flickering, going up, going down, going up, going down. Huge lightning, galactic stars are exploding around him. The whole planet is deteriorating. And then he lets out a gigantic yell and transforms into the most ultimate of transformations. The transformation that is stronger than the Omni King. He transforms into Super Saiyan Rainbow. And that, guys, is where I'm gonna be ending the part. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This is MUI Shallot gone.